Hello everybody, Si Evans here, Mindset Newcastle. Hope you're all fit, strong, healthy, as well as possibly can be during lockdown 3. Gyms are shut, pubs are shut, there's no one telly. It is what it is. In the meantime, to prevent myself from going completely insane, we're going to be doing some of this stuff online. There's a mate of mine here, Matthew Hudson, been involved with NLP, hypnosis and clean language for quite a few years. Someone I met a couple of years back, and I got introduced myself to a thing called EK, Emergent Knowledge. He's written a book on the subject, which we'll have just here. And he's here to talk about that book and why he's written it and give some information on his background. So in your own time, Matthew, when you're ready, it's over to you in your own words. What's your background and why have you written this book?
Okay, nice one. Thank you, Si, for having us. So first of all, I'm currently locked up in a government facility in Taiwan in self-isolation. So that's, apologies for the echoing sound and the space in which I'm currently existing.
Okay.
NLP, hypnotherapy, clean language. So I've got years of experience in these areas. The book which you can see there is the result of all of that. I've always had an enthusiasm for exploring self-development, self-improvement, and always looking for something that would unlock the key to somebody's own potential. So writing that book for me was simply finding the best way to share the information which I discovered that can enable that to happen.
Nice one. And for people that don't actually know, because most people now have an awareness of what NLP is, hypnosis, a lot of misconceptions there, and clean language. What is EK, Emergent Knowledge? For the average person in the street, what is it?
Okay, so EK is a relatively new approach to allowing someone to look at their existing mindset and how this can affect their current training and performance, especially with the, your audience. That's where they're coming at. This is, they're in their training, they're looking to increase performance in the world in which they're existing. So with Emergent Knowledge takes that approach, going, where are they now? And what is it that they're doing that potentially can be hindering that progress and stopping them from being even better than they currently are? And so using the Emergent Knowledge processes increases that understanding, looks at those beliefs, looks at those structures, and through doing that, we look to basically increase having them access higher performance states and enhance and strengthen the mindset that they've currently got.
That's a very valid point there. I can relate to that in terms of when I've been teaching a lot of classes, as many people may or may not know. And I've applied this stuff to myself, and the results in my teaching has got better. Also, the mindset's an important factor. When someone's a multi-millionaire and they're going to get out in the morning time and 4 o'clock in the morning and go running in the freezing cold rain, that's down to their mindset, nothing else. And that can be a difference between first and last place and down to that. So it's a very relatable point there. So thank you for that. Anything else on that?
And I've got to come at it from my own personal experience as well, really. So I don't come from a sports background. My work and experience is in human development and human potential. That's what my experience has been, and that's what I've always enjoyed working within. So my own explorations and work using Emergent Knowledge on a generalized view have basically just given me a much greater and deeper understanding of my purpose. And me aligning with that purpose provides me with a more natural and unhindered motivation to achieve what I want to achieve. So it's that state, it's been in that state of operating where things seem to happen without effort, where you are in what you call in the zone, in the flow. Things just happen. You put your intention out there, you want something to happen, and it happens. So I'd say that's a state, that's a position to be in, which I thoroughly recommend and is, well, it's fantastic. It's a good state to be in.
Definitely. Very relatable points there. And just to emphasize what you've just said there, the very fact I'm moving to new areas and doing this very thing now is a direct result of applying EK to myself. So that's really good points there. Thank you for that. The potential of EK, what do you see that as being?
That's vast. Utterly, that is vast. We're just breaking ground with it. It comes from therapy. It's been used in therapy very effectively, and people resolving issues in those parts of their lives. I'm now looking at bringing it into the coaching arena, developing techniques to enhance people's creative skills and open up those creative skills with people's personal beliefs, looking at shifting some of those deep-seated beliefs which stop them from achieving what they want to achieve. Yeah. To be honest, I think it can make improvements in almost anything in which we apply it to.
Yeah, thanks for that. I would agree with that from the knowledge I've got of it so far. And obviously, I haven't read the book. You apply, from what I've seen of it, your own stuff, your own weights. It's completely without any imposition from what I've seen of it. And it's very, very effective from what I've seen so far. Anything else on that?
So there's a couple of things. So one of the things about, as you've mentioned there, Si, is emergent knowledge works on the principle that the person who you're working with is the person with the knowledge. So as a facilitator, as anybody else, there is zero imposition from that side. You are looking to bring out of the person their skills, their interpretations, and how they approach their life, because it's only when something comes out of their system, it actually fits their system. When we start trying to bolt things on from outside, so things which work for me, things which work for you, aren't guaranteed to work for somebody else on the street. It's when you emerge something out of their system, which comes from them, it fits them. And that's where I see the real power of emergent knowledge is that there is no one size fits all, but emergent knowledge allows a system, something to come out of that person's system which fits them. So yeah, that's a nice little overview of what that's kind of, how it fits for everybody.
Okay, thanks for that. To reiterate what he just said, yeah. Okay. And last little question here on the end here. I have here an actual copy of the book. How did it feel? Get a bit closer for you. Links will be in the description, obviously. How did it feel finally getting this physical copy in your hand, in your own words, in your own time? How was it?
12 years I'd been working with, it was at 2021 now, isn't it? 13 years. 2007 really was when I first encountered clean language, emergent knowledge. So it's been a journey. All those years working with clients, developing the processes that are in that book, the techniques which are in that book, that was quite a task to condense that down and get us something to present and be able to put in front of somebody where they can pick that up, they can use it without any further instruction and get a result. That for me was the task in hand. That was for me, was to be able to put something out there which doesn't need anything else other than somebody to read the materials, get a pen and paper and do it. And so eventually to get that book in my hands was a great accomplishment. I actually feel that my intentions have come into fruition. So it's kind of, the book itself is a testament to the process of emergent knowledge, because it wouldn't have happened without me actually using those processes to get there.
Nice one. That's good stuff there. Okay, again, guys, everything being at the end here, links to the description to Matthew's book, various websites, etc., and things I'm doing as well. Any questions at all, hit myself up or Matthew via his links on there to do with mindset, anything related to that. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of lockdown, make the best of it that you can. When possible, get outside, get some fresh air, get some exercise, and we'll see you again. Okay, from Matthew and myself, have a good one, guys. See you later on. Eh?
Get the sun on your skin.
Bye-bye. Yeah, sun on your skin. Bye. Come on.